So I think in first session I discuss about how we perform CBR test on soil. So basically the aim of our test is to find the CBR test on soil. So what we do, we take our all the apparatus of CBR test and then we start performing our CBR test. So basically we here we see the California bearing ratio test. That means CBR test is a measure of resistance of a material to penetration of a standard plunger under controlled density and moisture condition. It was basically developed by California Division of Highway as a method of classifying and evaluating soil subgrade and base course material for flexible pavement. CBR test may be conducted in remolded or undisturbed sample. I already tell all these things. So test consists of casing a cylindrical plunger or causing a cylindrical plunger of 50 mm diameter to penetrate a pavement component material at 1.25 mm per minute. The load for 2.5 mm and 5 mm are recorded. This load is expressed as a percentage of standard load value at respective deformation level to obtain CBR value. So basically the load for 2.5 mm penetration and also the load for 5 mm penetration value are recorded, and after recording all the possible value we find our CBR value. So a deformation value will come, that deformation value will give us our CBR value. Next what we do, so next is our what, if you see, this is our cylindrical mold, and in this cylindrical mold we fill this prepared soil sample in one layer. Here below this cylindrical mold our casing will be provided, and above casing we provide a we provide a what we provide a I think we provide a filter paper, and above filter paper and after the height of collar only 125 mm height will be left. So if 125 mm height will be left, then we provide or we fill the soil sample into three different layers. First layer we fill with 50 mm, second layer we fill with 40 mm, and another layer or last layer will fill by 45 mm. So if we fill first layer, that means if we fill 40 mm layer, then we start hammering that layer with this hammer or this rammer. So just see, what we do in this experiment. So basically 125 mm layer will be left. So basically we provide with 40 layer and 45 mm layer will be provided. Then we start rammering of 2.6 kg mm with a height of 310 mm. So basically 56 here we provide. So here we provide 56 number of blows with this 2.6 kg rammer. So we provide, and the height of fall is 310 mm. So basically we provide 56 number of blows on this soil sample. After providing 56 number of blows on this soil sample, we stop hammering or we stop hammering first layer. So this is our first layer, this is our first completed layer. Then we put another, then we fill another layer with this soil sample. So just observe here. So from this sample we put soil in this cylindrical mold. We label here, we label our soil sample with this needle, so or this uh, tempering rod. Then we start ramming on this second layer. So basically the weight of this rammer is 2.6 kg, the height of pre-fall is 310 mm, and we provide 56 number of blows on this second layer. Again, when this second layer will be completed, then we again fill the soil for this final layer or for third layer. So this is our completed second layer. So basically here we complete our second layer. Now Now we fill this left soil sample in this mod. So here we see we fill this soil sample to the last layer. So basically here from this soil sample we put or we fill the last layer such that only 6 mm height of soil is come on the top, and if more than 6 mm height of soil will be come on the top, then we remove that topsoil with this blade. So if also certain voids is left on this soil sample, we fill the voids of soil sample with this soil also. So here you see this layer is filled with our soil sample. Then we start ramping. Then we start ramming with this rammer, or we start tempering with this rammer. And here we also applied 56 layer and 56 number of blows on this layer. So again you see this is our third layer and last layer, and we also give 56 number of blows on this layer. This is our final layer or third layer. We start giving 56 number of blows. Then this is our completed 56 number of blows for the third layer. Then what we do, we just open the collar. Here you see we just open the collar with this plier, because this is so tightened. So with the help of plier we just uh, remove this collar. So start removing the collar. Basically here the collar is loosened, and also if we remove the collar, then we take out this cylindrical mold. Here with this cutting edge we remove the extra soil sample or the extra soil layer which is come on the cylindrical mold. So this is the extra material which will be removed from our cutting collar. So basically, if we remove the extra material from this cutting tools or uh, cutting edge tools, so some extra material is also removed from our soil sample. So basically, we do not provide any voids in this soil sample. So from this soil, we level the soil sample on the cylindrical molds. So with the help of this blade, we also smoothen the top surface of our cylindrical mold. So then we inverted this cylindrical mold just here. So here we provide the filter paper, and after providing the filter paper on top surface, we remove this collar, or we remove this base plate, and then put and then we put this cylindrical mold on this base plate. So here you see, here you we we provide or we put the inverted cylindrical mold on the base plate of our CBR test. So basically here, so here we also tighten our mold. So here with the help of plier we also tighten our we also tighten our soil sample on top surface. Here you already see also, and also see here we provide a filter paper. So here we also provide our filter paper. Then we start wetting our, then we start. So basically, here we wet our soil sample. So here 12.161 kg the weight of our mold plus soil sample. So when we take the empty weight of mold, it will comes out to be 7 kg. If we fill the mold with soil, the weight comes out to be 12.171 kg. So basically here 5.171 kg is the extra weight or extra weight of our soil sample. So here we weight the mold. Here we again tighten the collar. Here we again tighten the collar. We place the perforated plate here. We place the perforated plate above the filter paper and above the soil sample. Here our perforated plate is placed. Now what we do? Here we also provide angular weight of 2.5 kg above this perforated plates. So here we also provide angular weight of 2.5 kg. Then again we provide this slotted weight of 2.5 kg above on the angular ring. Here also we provide this slotted weight. This is the unsoaked condition of our soil sample. So here we provide a dial gauge with deflecting edge. Here we find swelling. I think here we find our swelling index or swelling percentage of our soil sample. Here we provide a deflection gauge and also find the initial reading of our this dial gauge. Here we see the reading gauge is between 10, in between 10 to 20. So basically percentage of swelling is equal to final reading minus initial reading into 100 by height of specimen. Here final reading is 8.7 minus initial reading is 0.14. If we divide it with height of specimen, basically the total height of specimen is 175 mm, but below the specimen we also provide annular ring of 50 size. Also we provide filter paper. So basically 50 size will be covered or will be fulfilled by our annual lens. So only 125 size is left. So here percentage of swelling is 6.8%. So here we get our percentage of swelling edge 8 point. So here we get, now what we do, here final reading is 8.7 Initial reading is 0.15. If we divided it by 125, then we get 6.8% as percentage of swelling. So basically this is our percentage of swelling. So what, so here if you observe here, our this dial gauge will start or deflecting when we poured our soil sample on this soaked condition. That means for 4 day, that means for 96 hours, we provide or we place our soil sample on a, we place the soil sample on uh, a bathtub for 96 hours. So basically this is the soil sample, or this is the calculation of CBR under soft condition. So here if you see, uh, we place, then after, so basically after 96 hours, we remove our soil sample from the bathtub or from this bucket where we place our soil sample, and we tilted the whole sample or whole assembly after removing from this bathtub for a time period of 15 to 20 minutes. So here we provide a certain angle to this soil sample, such that all the waters which will be present on the surface will be drained out. So this is the purpose. So this is our CBR testing machine. Basically this, so this is our CBR testing machines. Here we have reverse or forward switch. Here from the switch we control our all the test. We start the test or we close our test. Here we have a platform. This is our platform. On this platform we place our soil sample or we place our soaked soil sample. This is whole assembly of our CBR test. This is the switch. In this direction it moves in forward, in this direction this is moving backward direction. This is wire handed tools. So basically when electricity is not available on during our experiment, then with the help of this wire handed tools we also operate our this CBR test. So basically this is the wire handed tools. From these tools we also operate or we also done our testing. Next, this is our, basically here we have a knob which is used to place the height of our specimen, or we have to adjust the height of our specimen in this base plate. So basically with the help of this knob, here we have a knob, here we have a knob. So from this knob we just give certain rise or certain fall to this plate, and also certain rise and certain fall to our soil sample. So basically with the help of this knob we adjust the height of our sample. So during testing just we fix this knob such that it do not allow this base plate to move forward or backward or up or down. So basically during testing we just tighten this knob. This is our thickness gauge. Here we have a thickness gauge. Basically this is our plunger, and this is our sorry, penetration gauge. This is not thickness gauge, this is our penetration gauge. So basically with the help of this plunger we fall the load or we give penetration. Here we have a penetration needle. So with the help of this plunger we give this penetration on the soil sample, and here is our penetration thickness or penetration thickness gauge. So this thickness gauge will give reading on this dial gauge. So basically this is our penetration gauge, this is our plunger, and this is our plunger thickness, and this is our penetration thickness. Then then we start then we start testing our soil sample. So we arrange our all the apparatus, then we put after 15 minutes after 15 minutes after 15 minutes we just put the soil sample separate, which is separated from the bathtub, and after that we kept here here we put the CBR mold on this base plate. Here you all see here our cylindrical mold is placed on our base plate. Here we here we allow this penetrometer or this penetration needle to fall on this soil sample. So here here this penetrometer start falling on our here this penetrometer start falling on our soil sample, and we calculate the value of penetration on this soil sample. So basically the penetration value will give us will give us just wait will gi- will give us our CBR value. So the main objective of this test is to find the penetration value of our soil subgrade. So this is the ultimate aim for our this test or CBR test. Now next is when we provide or when we place the soil sample on the thickness plate or on the base plate, then the load for 2.5 mm and 5 mm are recorded. This load is expressed as a percentage of standard load value at a respective deformation level to obtain CBR value. So basically, I repeat the procedure of this test. So procedure of this test. So procedure of this test. So first one is sieve the sample through 20 mm sieve. Take 5 kg of sample of soil specimen. Add water to the soil in the quantity such that optimum moisture content or field moisture content is reached. Then soil and water are mixed thoroughly. So basically, if you all see, if you all see, then what we do, first, we sieve the soil sample through 20 IS sieve. Take 5 kg of sample of soil specimen. Add 5 kg to the soil in the quantity such that the optimum moisture content or field moisture content is reached. So first procedure is sieve the soil sample through 20 sieve. So basically 20 sieve is used for sieving the soil sample. So 20 sieve is used. Next, then soil and water are mixed thoroughly, or we mix the soil with water in a homogeneous manner. A spacer disc is placed over the base plate at the bottom of mold, and a coarser filter paper is placed over the spacer disc. Next point is, so basically second procedure is water. It means water plus soil is mixed. Water plus soil is mixed in homogeneous manner. So this is water plus soil. Next is the prepared soil water mix is divided into three layers. The mold is cleaned and oil is applied. Then filled one third of the mold with the prepared soil. That layer is compacted by giving 56 number of blows using a hammer or rammer of a 2.6 kg with a free fall of 310. And so basically this is our rammer, and the weight of this rammer is 2.6 kg. Which this 2.6 kg rammer, we gave a number of blows of 56 on all the three different layers, and the height of free fall is 310 mm. Then what we do, the top layer of compacted soil is scratched. Again, second layer is filled and process is repeated. After third layer, collar is also attached to the mold and process is continued. Next, remove the base plate and invert the mold. So during testing, I also see these things. So what we do, after filling the third layer, collar is removed and excess soil is stripped off with our stripping knife or the cutting knife. Next, what we do, we remove the base plate and inverted the cylindrical mold. Then it is clamped to the base plate. Basically, the surge weight of 2.5 kg is placed on top surface of soil. Mold containing a specimen is placed in position on the testing machine. Next, the penetration plunger is brought in contact with the soil, and a load of 4 kg, this is our setting load, is applied so that contact between soil and plunger is established. Then dial readings are adjusted to 0. Load is applied such that the penetration rate is 1.25 mm per meter. So basically, through plunger, the load is applied or the penetration is applied at a rate of 1.25 mm, 1.25 mm, 1.25 mm per minute. So basically, we do not provide the load from this much value. So 1.25 per minute load is given. So load at penetration of 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 7.5, 10, and 12.5 are noted. So next what we do, we make a table for standard values. So if you observe, if you observe, we made a table, we made a table for all the standard values. Here we have penetration value. Here we have penetration value. Just observe here. Here we have penetration value, P value in mm. Here we have a standard load in kg. Here we have SL, that means a standard load in kg. In kg. Here we have unit standard load. Here we have unit standard load in kg per centimeter square. In kg per centimeter square. So if penetration value is 2.5, if penetration value is 5, if penetration value is 2.5, if penetration value is 5, if penetration value is 7.5, if penetration value is 10, if penetration value is 12.5, we have certain standard loads. So corresponding to this 2.5 mm penetration, we have a standard load of 1370 kg. 1370 kg. For this 5 mm penetration, we have a standard load of 2055 kg. 2055 kg, 5, 5 kg, and so on. So these are the standard load. So we generally focus on these two type of penetration value of 2.5 and penetration value of 5 mm. So these are our standard loads: 1370 kg, 2055 kg. Unit standard load is in kg per centimeter square is 70, and for this we have 105 kg per centimeter square. So these are our unit standard loads. So we find certain observation. Observation is weight of soil taken, weight of surcharge, area of plunger, proving ring calibrated factor. We make a table of our results. So California bearing ratio at 2.5 mm penetration, California bearing ratio at 5 mm penetration, and California bearing ratio of soil subgrade is given. So basically what we do, our last point of discussion is find, this is our result. So what we find, or what are the result of this test. So first point is, first point is, first point is find, find find CBR at 2.5 mm penetration, CBR at 2.5 mm penetration, and second point is find CBR at, find CBR at 5 mm penetration. So among these two penetration value, we find CBR value for 2.5 mm penetration, also CBR value for at 5 mm penetration. So among these two value, we generally get CBR value is more for 2.5 mm penetration. So this value will give us more CBR value, and this penetration value 5 mm penetration value will give us less CBR value. So if we see the CBR value for 2.5 mm penetration is more, then it's okay. If CBR value for 5 mm penetration is comes out to be more, then we repeat all the test, and we again we check the CBR value. If again the CBR value for 5 mm penetration will comes out to be more, then we report California bearing ratio of subgrade soil as which will be comes from our 5 mm penetration. So I think this is all about our CBR test. What we do in this test, Our aim is to find CBR test on soil subgrade. We use certain type of operators which are loading machine, cylindrical molds, compacting rammer, surcharge bait, angular baits or angular collars, ISCs, filter papers, balance. So these are basically our apparatus which will be used in our test. Theory is, what are the theory or what are the theories behind this CBR test? I already mentioned or I already discussed throughout our test or in our these two sessions. So next I already mentioned all the theories, all the procedures of this test. Again, we give you all the standard values for corresponding penetration. When penetration value is 2.5, what is our standard loading, what is our unit test standard loading, and then we give our result of our this test. So basically these are two findings or these are two results of our test. First is find CBR at 2.5 mm, next is find CBR at 5 mm. If CBR at 2.5 mm comes out to be more, then it is okay. If CBR value at 5 mm is if CBR at 5 mm comes, then we another repeat hold the test or hold the process. So I think this is all about our CBR test. Thank you